So welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So in this week's video, hold on, I have to feed my dog. Hi! He's hungry, so can't start the video before I feed him. Okay, dog is fed. Where was I? I decided to record a what I eat in a week video. I love to cook, so I thought, why not? A little bit about me. I am vegan, plant-based, and I like to cook. The same week that I decided to record this video, I actually started my first ever job. I'm employed. I'm a working woman now. If my eating schedule seems kind of strange to you, that is because it is. I'm not really used to labor quite yet, so if I show you like 2 meals per day during this video, that's why, because I am a working woman now. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Without further ado, here is the video. It's lunchtime. For today's meal, we are making spaghetti squash. This recipe, quite trendy, so we decided to try it ourselves. We purchased 2 spaghetti squashes. I preheated the oven to 400 degrees. This is our new oven, by the way. It's very cool. She makes sounds and she's connected to the Wi-Fi. Well, she isn't, but she could be. The screen is kind of cool. It's showing you what temperature the oven is at right now. What I did to prepare the squash, I washed it, then I sliced it in half. I also hollowed out these squashes, so I took out the seeds and all the gunk in the middle, and I left this nice little rim. I put it into a little oven pan, drizzled it with olive oil, and added some everything bagel seasoning. We're gonna bake these squashes for 35 minutes. While the spaghetti squash is baking, we are going to prepare the ingredients that we're putting inside the bowls. So I'm gonna be preparing the buffalo tempeh. This is the Light Life brand, and it's actually a bit fermented already. It's turning a bit black, but that's okay. It's not mold, it's just fermentation. I think I've mentioned this before. It just means that it's at the peak of its flavor. We're gonna prepare this with a few Asian style sauces. Hello, and welcome back. Notice anything different? I took a little souvenir home. Went to Panera Bread and just took a hat. I'm just so crazy like that. You can't take me anywhere. No, that is not true. In fact, I am soon to be legally permitted to be employed at the one and only Panera Bread. But anyways, enough about me. Here is what we are having for dinner today. For dinner, my sister made some crepes for us. Some crepes out of 1 part all-purpose flour and 10 part almond milk, basically. And now we have some yummy crepes, which I will be consuming with tofu cream cheese, which is the best cream cheese substitute to ever exist, and some of this fun little apple butter that we found at a cute little market. That is what we are eating for dinner. Hi, so I am still in a great bit of pain from my wisdom teeth surgery. So for breakfast today, I took 2 spicy ibuprofens, and next we're going to make something soft for breakfast. actually a very busy day because I have to drive to my high school to get a work permit so I can start working hopefully by this weekend. Very busy day, so we're not cooking at home. We are doing takeout. I'm going to drive my mom to my favorite vegan Asian takeout place, and we're going to order some noodles, maybe some vegetables, or some wontons. That's what we're doing for lunch today. I will see you once we get our food. Good morning. Today I am going to my Panera Bread orientation, which means I need a lot of energy because I read that it might be an hour long, it might be 6 hours long, it might take all day. You never know how much energy and fiber I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna make myself a nice little peanut butter oatmeal by combining half a cup of oats, a quarter cup of water, and a quarter cup of almond milk. And I'm going to add this PB powder to it. I purchased it when I got my wisdom teeth out, and now I am obsessed with it. I love it. I'm also going to add some cinnamon and some vegan chocolate chips. Put that into the microwave for 2 minutes. There you have it. That's my little oatmeal. Here's a little up close shot because it's not really that cute. It kind of looks better close up. I also tried this chocolate cold brew that I found at Whole Foods. This is my first time trying it. I was very intrigued because it said oat milk on it, and I absolutely love oat milk. It was pretty good. Sweet, had a good coffee flavor, just a very good cold brew. Hi, so it is lunchtime and we are making some sushi. This morning we took a little trip to the Asian market and purchased some ingredients, including this nice sushi rice that we have boiling right here and some tea. We also purchased some nori. We have lots of vegetables that we are gonna fill the sushi rolls with. This is all gonna take a while. This is kind of a long process. Currently, I am just snacking on some of these taro potato chips that we also found at the Asian market. They are pretty good. The package says they have lots of vitamins, so love that. I think I'm gonna make myself an iced coffee now. Starbucks iced coffee, vanilla flavored. And then we add some Chobani oat milk, vanilla flavored as well. We have cut up all of our vegetables. She has cut up all of our vegetables. We have the carrots, the cucumbers, peppers, honey mangoes, pickled radish, more carrots, and an avocado. And here is our gorgeous rice. We added some rice vinegar and sesame oil. Woo! The next step in the sushi making process is assembly. We're going to take our nori and do some assembling. Taro mochi. It has like a taro filling inside of it, and also this soft part is taro flavored. It's lunchtime, so let's go make some lunch. We have a nice big bag of bok choy, so I'm gonna use that. We also have some spinach. We also have tofu and tempeh, so I might use one of those. I'm thinking of making a stir fry before I go to work. It seems like an easy thing to make. And we also have some General Tso sauce, so I think I'm gonna combine some vegetables with this sauce. We're also gonna use some water chestnuts. Totally obsessed with this stuff. It just adds a little bit of crunchiness to our stir fry, which is super fun. I usually don't use the diced, but that's the only one we have. I prefer the sliced or the whole chestnuts, but this is fine. Oh wait, never mind. Whole water chestnuts. I prefer these. Let's get cooking. These are bok choys. These are very fun to use. I love these, super crunchy. Just make sure to wash them well. I think that this should be enough bok choys. So I'm gonna wash these and chop them up. Make sure to drain your tofu well, just get rid of all of this liquid stuff. Then we're gonna put the tofu on this cutting board and just take a paper towel and dab at your tofu so it's dry. Press it. And then we're gonna cut it. Nice. We're going to prepare the tofu on this pan right here. It is non-stick, so yeah. This is what I ate on Friday. So for breakfast, I had yet another oatmeal because I am predictable. I kind of just eat the same breakfasts over and over until I get really bored. So I made another oatmeal. This time, this one was with nectarines instead of PB powder. It turned out pretty good. It was sort of like a peaches and cream oatmeal, but instead of peaches, it was a nectarine. So that was pretty fun. For lunch, I made myself and my sister this gluten-free Daya vegan pizza. I kind of wanted to spice it up, so I added a few additional ingredients. I added some baby romaine, a little bit of diced garlic, and I drizzled some ketchup on that. I baked the pizza at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes, I believe, and it turned out super good. It got all crispy and the vegan cheese was very gooey and nice. So that was very fun. And then for dinner, we actually went out to eat. We went to this little restaurant where they had two vegan options. One of them was this fried green bean appetizer, so we had that. And we also had this Impossible burger. I also had an Arnold Palmer, so that was a pretty good meal. Hi. It's me again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.